Welcome back to HR4 Racing. Out here in the shop working on the street stock. Last video we revealed the new car and we showed our first race in the new chassis. On this video we'll be talking about any issues we had, any problems we found with it, addressing that, fixing it, correcting it, and seeing what we can do to make it go faster. So stick around and we'll see what we can get into. It's a nice rainy night. It was a rainy day, rained all day today. It was actually supposed to race tomorrow. It's supposed to be our second points race, but it's already rained out. It's raining right now, even. It's been raining for quite a while. See, it's raining. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and kind of glad because we really wanted to race, but Chase is in Pennsylvania. He's been there for a few days. He got called out on a storm up there. They had to go up there. There's like 700-something thousand people out of power. So I don't know how long it'll be there, but I'm gonna try to get it ready. We worked on it earlier this week and got a lot of stuff, the main stuff done, so we can race. But there's still a lot we can do. Mainly wheels and tires. I gotta do that. That's the biggest thing I gotta do. Really the only thing I have to do. But so hopefully he'll be back soon. But we'll see. But until then, we're gonna keep working. All right. So update on where we're at. Earlier this week, I said me and Chase worked on it. We rescaled it because we went out in a rush, for our first race. We really weren't ready, but we needed to get it out there, and I'm glad we did. But we rescaled it, and we didn't touch it from where we raced it in the feature, and our percentages was off on the car than where we thought it was 2% off on the left side and 2% off in the rear. And since then we've moved some weight around and corrected that and got it where we want it. We readjusted our chains and our shocks and everything, so the actual car, it's set up and ready to go. Our right front shock, he ran the whole feature race, the top had came off. So we fixed that. Had to fix the threads. It messed the threads up a little bit, but we fixed it and straightened the threads up, and it's good to go now. We couldn't keep the left front on the ground. Even when we let the chain out, it was still doing it. I'm sure a lot of it's because the right front shock we didn't have a right front shock, but the left front shock, it didn't have no up travel. So I added this extension, 2-inch extension, so we should have plenty of up travel now. My front mounts were a little loose. That's something I got to watch. So I don't know. We could have just snugged them down and not tightened them. I don't know. I tightened them up, so that's something we got to watch. In the race also, his left front wheel hit another car. You can see it didn't weigh in. I tried to hit it with a hammer and bend it out. It's bent way in here, so I don't know if I can fix it. I've already ordered another wheel, a brand new wheel. Here it is. I hate it as a brand new wheel, and it raced just a few laps in the feature, and I'm surprised the tire stayed on, to be honest with you. Because This lip was way in too. I bent it out, but I mean, this whole thing's way in. So that was another issue we had. And when it did, also, our A-frame bent. I took it off and straightened it in my press, and so I fixed that, and it's moving freely now. It's not bound up or nothing, so I'll watch it still, make sure it don't happen again. You know, I'll keep my eye on it, but it'll be okay for now. And that's where we're at right now. I've got to do some tire and wheel work now, so that's what I'm going to get onto now. All right, so I've got 3 brand new tires sitting here. I've got an extra hard, and I've got an extra hard, and I've got 2 hards, brand new tires. Lamar, I got them for Chase. I've got to mount them and see what will make our stagger that we want, and I'm gonna I gotta give one of them back to Lamar, so he got Chase 2 brand new tires. Again, Lamar, you're the best, buddy. Awesome, man. We very much appreciate it. Also, got some more wheels. I've been talking to Gene. Gene Douglas had some wheels, some extra wheels, and I went over to his shop. I'm setting these wheels down so you can see them. I went over to his shop last weekend, and he gave us these wheels here. So there's some wheels he didn't need, and he said we could just have them, and definitely wheels we're going to use. Some of them we actually really needed really bad. So thanks to Gene Douglas and Bradley Douglas. Bradley, his son, races in her class. Thank you guys for the wheels. We're going to put them to use. I'm going to actually put some to use right now here when I'm to get ready for the next race. So thanks again. Appreciate everybody that's helping us. It's been a real task swapping from our Mopar chassis to the Chevrolet chassis. Nothing on our other car is the same, so like even the wheels are different, bolt pattern. So everybody's really helped us to get what we need to get started here. It's been a real task, and we couldn't do it without all the help we've had, so appreciate it, everyone. This is a 3-inch offset. This is going to be our right rear. We was running a 4-inch last week, and when we raced, and it rubbed on the frame and flattened our right rear. It was rubbing too much, so I'm going to run a 3-inch. We ran a 3-inch in the feature race, and it still rubbed a little bit, but the track was tacky, and and it was rolling over way too much because of that right front shock. So we're going to stay with 3-inch. We ain't going to even try a 4-inch. I don't want to risk it with a brand new tire. And we probably will even run a 1/2-inch spacer on it for the hot laps, or when it's tacky, until we figure out exactly what we can get away with. I ain't going to risk flattening another tire on it. So 3-inch is going to be for now. There she blows. All right, so that one's 88 and a half. So now I gotta mount up a hard tire for my left rear and see where I'm at. I think I know which one I'm gonna try. Cause I mounted it, we mounted it on a V-lock before we raced. We didn't end up using it. We pulled it back off, but it was like a 87 inch on a V-lock, so it should be a little bit bigger on a non-V-lock, so it may be right. So let's see. I hope this is right. I don't want to take it off and mount another. These non-V-locks, they're not too bad, but they're not too good either. Okay. Come on, man. There it comes. That's what I don't like about these non-V-locks, is beating them out. It's always up there, about 25 pounds. Well, that's a bummer. I picked the wrong tire. I thought it'd be bigger since when we tried it, before we tried it on V-lock, it gained 1/4 inch. So I gotta take it off, and I've got to take it off and try the other one. So that's a bum deal. This is a small 88, like it's a little under 88. The other one was a big 87 and a half, or 88 and a half. So I mean, it's actually probably close to an inch. It's under 88, and the other one's over 86 and a half. So I'd say it's probably 3/4 inch at least. I think that's the best I'm gonna do. The other was closer to 2 inches. Alright. That's what I'm going with. Alright, so now that I have my rear tires figured out, I'm gonna run. I gotta finish mounting all the rest of my tires and wheels, and this is what I gotta do. This wheel is gonna become my my left front wheel. It's a brand new wheel. I gotta replace that one that's bent. This wheel, this is one that I got from Gene. This is gonna become a new right front. I like this offset better than that one. That's the one we were running, so I'm gonna take that tire off and I'm gonna put it on this rim. But first I gotta get this cleaned up and I'm gonna paint it. This is gonna become a left rear spare, which would also work as my left front spare also, but I gotta do fix it. It's bent in right here. I think I can fix it. And I want to clean it up and paint it also. So I'm not going to put a lot of effort into painting these. I just clean it up, basically. You got the dirt off and any loose paint off. Not a big deal to me, but I don't want it to be yellow. You know, I'm just going to spray a little bit of paint on it. Anytime I'm reconditioning a wheel, especially a V-lock, one of the biggest things is the threads. So I'll clean up the threads on the bolts, and I'll clean up the threads on the wheel. And that seems to be one of the biggest things. They get all dirty and rusted up and stuff because they've been outside. Then on the threads on the wheel, I'll just squirt some any type of oil in the threads and just run the bolt in and out of it until it's clean. And that's usually all it takes. And if the threads ain't good on one of them, if they're stripped out or something, you can always just put a nut on the back side. Works fine. And if you're missing bolts, which a lot of times you are, with a used V-lock, or if the bolts aren't any good, all it is a common 5/16 bolt you can get at any hardware store, so it's not a big deal. In any kind of bent place on the bead, I'll go around and look and see if I can fix that too. Of course, on the bead lock, I'll make sure it's flat. It's pretty easy to fix. You can flatten it out pretty easy. But on the bead, you can see where this bead is bent up right here. It's pretty easy to fix. This one ain't very bad at all. I bought this tool for fixing beads a long time ago, and it works real well. Depending on which part of the bead and which way you're bending it, you got different things here, you know. But it works really well. Oh, that's a lot better. It'll probably be okay. It's a little bit out right there, but I think it'll probably be okay. All right, now on the other wheel, I got that wheel fixed. Now we got to fix the other wheel. It's been in pretty good on the bead right here. I feel like I can get it out and it won't be no problem though, because it's not bent. I know that because I can spin it and I see it's not bent. The only place it's bent is the actual outside of the bead. So if I get it bent out, it should be no problem. Best thing to do is bolt it on the car. That way it'll keep it in place so you can actually pull on it without the wheel moving around. So that's what I do. I bolt it on the car so it stabilizes it, you know. There we go. That looks pretty good. Great tool to have in your toolbox, man. It's saved me a lot of wheels and a lot of trouble. It's really easy to work with a wheel like that. All right, so have you ever noticed how an arrow wheel fits on your car a whole lot easier than, let's say, a Bassett wheel? The reason is because they're drilled out a little bigger. A arrow wheel is got 11/16 hole in it, and a Bassett wheel is a little bit smaller than that. This is a step-up bit. It's a 3/4. The step down is 11/16, and you see that this is the arrow wheel. the 11/16 goes all the way through and it stops on the 3/4. So all you have to do on your Bassett wheel, it won't go through on the 11/16. If you see that, I don't know if you can see it, but it sets right on top on the 11/16. You just take that step up drill and drill bit and just you don't have to drill very much out at all, so you still leave your taper on there and you can drill out to 11/16, and you'll have a whole lot easier time getting your wheels on, especially if one of the studs is not perfectly straight, which happens a lot with these long studs. Easy to do, make your life a lot easier. That easy. All right, that's the 2 wheels that we just fixed. I got them mounted now. That's actually 2 of the wheels that Gene gave us, so thanks again to Gene and Bradley. We're going to put them to good use. But that's how I take an old beat up wheel and make it new again. You know, I mean, you might as well call it brand new. And that's what I have to do a lot. You know, I have to buy used stuff. I don't have like a ton of money, you know. So, but anyhow, I got all their tires mounted now. I've got a whole set that we're going to run, and I got 2 spares for the left side, and I got 2 spares for the right side. So we're good on tires, other than we'll have to prep them later, you know, before we go race. We usually do that the night before we race. But anyhow, like I said, Chase is in Pennsylvania. You know, he's out of town working. Hopefully he'll be back soon. As far as this next time we race, the next race on the schedule is May the 17th. So that's when we're planning on racing. Hopefully and surely Chase will be back by then. And if by chance he, you know, makes it back here in a few days, today is Saturday. Today is Saturday the 3rd, I believe. Yeah. So tomorrow is 14th. So the 15th, or the 3rd. So the 5th and the 6th of May, which is on this coming up Monday and Tuesday, Mountain View Raceway is having a practice. So if by chance he does make it back, we will try to go hit that practice, one of them. I would love to do that. It'd be a good chance to work with the car and try to get it dialed in, you know, a little better. So, but if not, like I say, the next race will be May the 17th, I believe. But anyhow, we're going to call it a wraps on this video. We're going to try to start putting them out now every week like we was doing before. So we're not quite as busy and, you know, trying to get the car ready. So we'll have a little more time to video and edit. So hopefully we'll be putting them out once a week at least now, maybe more. I also want to say thank you again to Lamar. We appreciate all you do, man, and all you've done, which is a ton. Thank you for the tires. We appreciate it a lot. You're a good friend. We love you, man. And also thank you, Gene and Bradley, for the wheels. As you've seen in the video, we're already putting them to use, and we appreciate it. And of course, thank you, El Toro Mexican Grill, for sponsoring us. And thanks for hanging out with us. And like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.